Sagi, all I know is that he was my late brother's friend. End up being my little brother, an irritant again. So, like, you lose one irritant, one gets born. That's how I know him. Like, he's been friends with my brother, my late brother, since varsity days. That's how I got to know him.
2 years ago, um, 2019, it must be around 4 in the afternoon. You know, Kusi calls me and says, "Man, I'm not doing good." He says, "I need to, I need that talk, like the one you gave me a few months ago. After my breakup." And I say, "Okay." And I ask him, "What's wrong?" Um, so he starts speaking hesitantly and somewhat, disjointed sentences, but keeps saying, I need that talk, man. I need that talk." Like the one you gave me when I was dealing with my breakup. So I say, all right. Um, at this moment in my head, I'm, trying to figure out, what he's actually asking me to do and what help he's actually looking for. And I'm just trying to, understand what I can help him with, but he just keeps saying, uh, I need that talk, man. I need that, and, I need that, you know. So at this point, I know something serious is wrong because, I've known this guy for almost 20 years and I've seen him go through many serious difficulties, but he's never not been able to string a sentence together, or struggle to put his thoughts together. So, of course, I'm concerned, but I don't know what's happening. So now I'm realizing the more I ask him a question about what's wrong, the more he seems confused and stuck. So I just say, man, let me just come down there. So after I booked the ticket, I called Kusi back, and at this stage I know not to really ask him anything, and so I just tell him I've just booked my ticket and I'll be there the next morning. If anything, he must just call me, but I'll also call him a bit later, after I finish packing. The next morning arrives, and the drill: Uber, airport, 2 hours, land in Cape Town, Uber, one Brabant, Woodstock. So I open the door, and man, my brother is not looking too good. So I go, I mean, I'm not, I'm not gonna get into that, um, but it was just a rough day. So one of the longest days of my life. Anyway, by that evening, his friends had, started arriving and come visit and surrounding him, and it's all lovey-dovey and it's all good. And, we finally, later, everyone, finally goes to sleep. I don't know what time. I slept on the couch in the lounge and, and that was that. The next morning, I wake up and, like I said, I'm in the lounge on the couch. So I just wake up and it's all quiet, and so I hear the like a shuffling of his big ass shoes as he walks out of his bedroom towards me. And so I'm laying there, and he comes, he just stands there and says, I'm not gonna go into what he said, of course, but he just then gives me a nice long hug as he's, laugh crying. And at that moment I knew that, he was good. And, you know, almost to his old self again, which felt great. We spent, you know, the rest of that day, you know, laughing and Haley cooking, you know, one of his elaborate meals and drinking red wine, of course, as they do. And, you know, with Kusi, once again, accusing me of stealing one of his records, as he always does. You know, it's a great day, you know, I have to say, you know, not just, you know, being relieved that he was good, but it was just really a nice, wholesome, very good day, you know, a great day that we all spent just chatting and laughing, and, you know, it was really, you know, one of the best days of my life. And, you know, as it would happen, that would also be, you know, the last day I saw my friend alive.
After my brother passed away, like I felt that I never said anything to him or wrote anything about him. And I'm glad that I never got there, because I guess that's how emotions are. Yeah. Until he wrote Understand. And it's so funny that when he wrote it, he described everything that happened that day when we went to go pick up his ashes. Because we took a meter cab from here all the way to the West End. And it was so cool. When we got there, my son just started acting up on me. And I had to sleep because it was so bad. So for once, I didn't even go to pick up my brother's ashes. He picked them up. And they were gone forever. When he came back, he had my brother's ashes in a little box. I'm like, shit. Does this well end up as well? You know? Yeah. Fast forward, after that day, we came back. Next thing, he called me, I think it was a Friday, like, I'm gonna send you something, but please don't share it with anybody until tomorrow.
Ashes, they ain't felt cold, cold. I cried my eyes out until the thing warmed my soul, soul. And I let you go. Oh, let you go. Do not hold it on to the tragedy. Hold it. I let it go. I let it go. Let it go. And there'll be no harvesting or the travesty. Just let it go. I just let it go. And with the grip of death, I was within reach. I understand.